Hello, everyone. This is Stacy. Welcome to the landing. In today's episode, we return to 2007 when Barbara Garrity-Blake sat down with little Kenny Willis as part of the local fisheries knowledge project. Kenny worked at Clayton Fulcher's Fish House, and like so many from down east, he spent his life making a living from the water. In this conversation, he reflects on the fisheries, the old ways, and even the food traditions of Harkers Island. Kenny was more than just a fisherman. He was a good man and a dear friend to many islanders and downeasters, including my own father. His words carry with them not only knowledge of the past, but also the spirit of a community that continues to live by the tides. Let's listen in.
Mr. Kenny, I think we're ready.
Okay.
So let's start with the basics. Today is April 30th, 2007, and I'm here on Harkers Island talking to Mr. Little Kenny Willis. So why don't we first start with a little background information about you. Were you born right here on the island?
Yes, ma'am.
What year?
1937. Long time ago.
And who were your parents?
Alton Willis and Flora Bell Willis.
Were they born here too?
Yeah.
And then how about your grandparents? Where'd they come from?
My grandparents, my granddaddy come from sea level, and my grandmother come from the island. On one side. The other side, my grandmother was born to Shackelford, and my granddaddy come from Swanborough.
Okay.
They were yeomanses.
Okay. Did you ever hear any stories about Shackelford?
A bunch of stories,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't believe half of them. But some of them, I believe, where my grandmother was born. She was born in a place they call Johnson's Bay. That's on the western end of Diamond City.
Johnston's Bay? Johnson's Bay.
J-H-O, something like that.
Was that a little community?
Yeah, just a little small place, a couple of houses. She was born there.
Oh, okay. All right. And so then your mom and your mother and father were born right here on the island.
Yeah.
And what kind of work did they do?
My father ran a fish house.
Okay. And what was the name of that fish house?
Albert Lee Fish Company.
And where was that located?
About Middlewood Island. He was, Albert Lee was from Hampstead, but he lived in Moorhead.
Okay.
And Daddy run it for him. Went over here and they had one in Moorhead.
And what years did that go on?
Oh, that was early. That was in the late 40s, I think.
Okay, so that must be related to J.H. Lee that's there now.
That's him, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Same crowd, his all brother.
Uh-huh. And what kind of fish was processed through that fish house?
All types that come from around here. Spots, croakers, hogfish, sea bullets, and trout, and just about everything.
Mm-hmm.
Clams, scallops, a lot of stuff.
Did your father fish as well?
No, he just run the fish house.
And how about you coming up?
Me,
Uh-huh.
I worked in a fish house just about all my life.
Did you?
Yeah, I was hitting shrimp when I was 8, 9 years old. 2 cents a pound. Weren't making much money.
Well, I bet that was a lot for that year, that age, and
Yeah, it was.
child.
For what things were then.
Yeah.
You get a drink for a nickel.
That's right.
So.
And was that the same fish house that your father ran?
Mm-hmm.
Did you always work at that fish house?
I worked in that fish house until I was probably in my 20s. Then I went to work on a dredge boat. Mm-hmm. Then I went to work on a party boat. Then I had my party boat built.
What was the name of that party boat?
The Juam Key.
How do you spell that?
First two letters of my wife's name, Judy.
Oh, okay.
J-U.
Uh-huh.
My daughter, Amber, A-M. And my name, Kenny, K-E.
Oh, not pretty. That's nice. And who built that boat for you?
Calvin Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of people worked on her, different people.
How big was she?
45 foot.
What year did you start that?
Oh, my great. 74, I think. 74, 75.
Mm-hmm. And how long did you do that for?
Oh, I party boated for 10, 15 years. Then I went on after that I went on a dredge boat, and then I started running Clayton Fulcher Seafood.
You ran Clayton Fulcher Seafood?
Mm-hmm. Over here on the island.
Uh-huh. About what year?
That was somewhere in the 70s.
Uh-huh.
Until about 6-7 years ago.
And why did you quit?
Well, my eyes and my lungs and bunch of stuff.
Now, did you notice many changes while you worked at that fish house?
Oh my God, we used to do everything by hand. We used to pour the fish in the floor, take a shovel and shovel them up and pick out the good fish from the bad fish. And then nowadays, they use conveyors for everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I packed a many a fish.
I bet you did.
Many a one.
Now, who would come pick up that fish to take to market?
Oh, they'd go to Fulton Market in New York City.
Was it Evans Seafood?
They kind of picked up some.
Mm-hmm. And other people too?
Mm-hmm.
Did J.H. Lee come?
Yeah, he come all the time.
Okay.
He come, and even Seafood come, and there's a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
Some went to New York, some went to Boston, some went to Baltimore, everywhere.
Well, can you tell me how many fish houses used to be on this island?
Oh my great. I believe I can name them all.
Okay.
On that end, far end, was Oliver Davis.
And that's toward the harbor, that end.
Mm-hmm.
What direction is that?
East.
The east end. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oliver Davis had a fish house?
Mm-hmm.
There?
Oliver Davis from Beaufort.
Yeah. Where was that fish house located?
Right across the road from where Alden and Bess lives.
Mm-hmm.
Live right there.
Okay.
And Clayton Fulcher had one on the end of the island.
Okay.
And then the next one
In that
was
same direction?
mm-hmm,
I didn't know that.
just as far as you can go on the end.
Well, that was a long time ago, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. And then the next one after Albert Lee's, it was Oliver Davis's. Albert Lee's, the one my father run. And then there was Clayton Fulcher, that's the one I run.
Mm-hmm.
And then there were John Siders.
How do you spell cider?
I don't know.
John Cider?
John Siders.
Okay.
Billy Hamilton run that.
Mm-hmm.
And the western of that was Davy Yeomans. He run that.
And what was that one called?
Yeoman Seafood, I guess.
Oh, right.
And the one above that was Cecil Nelson. He run that himself.
Mm-hmm.
And then further to the western, that way, Ellis Yeomans had one.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a scallop house.
Okay.
He shucked scallops. And then to the western end, Elmo Murphy had one. but he bought it from Brian Yeomans. And I think that was all of them.
And was there a time when they were all in business at the same time?
Just about.
And what would you say, when was that? When was the heyday, when everybody was open and busy?
Well, the biggest year we've ever had on Harkers Island was 53, 1953 shrimp. There's more shrimp bought that year than has ever been bought before.
Really?
My father had he'd buy 100 boxes of shrimp every morning, just about.
How about that?
But he had a lot of shrimpers too now, you know.
Why was there so much? Because they showed up, or because the market suddenly got popular?
No, they just come here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of people shrimping, you know, channel netting, trawling, doing it all.
Which started first, trawling or channel netting?
We started first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my great. I say trawling. But they used to fish along the beach on the Corsine side. I mean, Shackelford side. They used to haul little nets along the shore and catch them. Then I guess trawling and then channel netting. That's what I would think.
When they used those little nets, did they catch them just to eat, or did they sell them on the market?
They were catching them mostly to eat then.
Because I heard back in the old days, people didn't like them. They thought they were bugs.
Yeah, they couldn't sell them.
Yeah, but some people ate them.
Yeah, I guess did. Somebody sent some to New York, and the man said, "Send me some, but take the head off of them, and I'll give you something like 2 cents or something a pound." Like I say, that was a long time ago.
And do you remember any other big years in the fishing industry?
Oh my God, yeah, we packed a lot of croakers. That was about in the late 80s and early 90s. We packed a lot of croakers. We packed 10,000 pounds a night. We packed about 100 boxes, about 1,000 boxes a night sometimes. Wow. 800, 700, like, yeah.
About what year was that?
Late 80s, early 90s, I think.
Really? Gosh.
I think.
Uh-huh.
We worked around the clock every day.
And all the fish houses were doing it?
No. Just a couple. Willis Garner had a fish house on the backside of the island. I forgot about that one. He was packing then. And we were packing, and Ellis was packing, and Elmo Murphy was packing. But like that, the other ones had just about gone out of business then.
Right. And then there was only one scallop house on the island?
Well, at one time there were three, I think. And then everybody quit but Ellis.
Okay. And when was the heyday of the scallop fishery? When did they catch the most of those?
Oh, way back.
Oh, okay.
That was way back. That's why I was at Daddy's place then. Place that he worked.
Okay.
And they had a lot of scallops. There ain't none now.
I know. What happened to them?
Too many of us. Too many people. They'd catch every one of them.
Now, wasn't there a church associated with that scallop house?
Well, yeah, one time I think that was Brian's scallop house. His, I think some of the crowd left a church and went there and went to church until they get a new church built.
Oh, they started meeting in the scallop house. Brian who? Which fish house was that?
Yeomans, Brian Yeomans.
Yeomans.
Yeah, he's my cousin.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what church did you attend, or do you attend?
I go to Mormon church. Where I've always been all my life.
Were your parents Mormon too?
All my sisters and brothers and everybody.
Now, do you see a lot of changes on Harkers Island?
Oh yeah, my great, everything's changed. Everything's changed. Like I said, you get a drink for a nickel, now they cost you $1.25.
And how many fish houses are left on the island?
None.
Did you ever think you'd see that day?
No, I never did, and there's nobody else. That was bad. They were all them fish houses over here, and now they ain't no one. None at all.
Are there many people still fishing?
No, not very many. There ain't no fish. And not enough to keep you doing it, to pay your fuel bill and all that stuff. There's not enough to keep you going.
And what do you think happened to all the fish? The same thing as the scallops?
Well, everybody's got their own opinion.
Uh-huh.
You know, I got mine. I think they bypass us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I just think they bypass us.
Because that's maybe happened in the past. Has that happened before?
Well, we had a red tide one time, way back, and they passed us, but we ain't had no red tide now. I just think it's been overfished, and what comes here, I think, go offshore of us.
Okay. Did you ever go fishing too? Did you ever get out there on the boats?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had a what we call a run boat.
Mm-hmm.
She'd run to the fishermen,
Mm-hmm.
and we'd go pick up their catch that day.
Did you run that run boat?
Sometimes.
So was that hauling for haulers? Long haulers?
That was for long haulers.
Mm-hmm. They long haul off Harkers Island?
Oh, yeah, that was a popular thing around here.
Oh, I thought that was mainly off Atlantic.
No, they haul long haul right here.
Okay.
Same way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, same way. Catch a lot of fish that way.
Now, do you remember when the last long hauler fished off here?
The last long hauler, well, we had two, and they quit together, I think. It was Dan Youngmans and Durwood Gilligan. I think that was the last two.
And are they still alive?
Yeah. Yeah,
so it wasn't that long ago.
No, they're younger than I am.
Okay.
It's probably been a couple of years, 3 years, something like that.
It's been recently.
Yeah.
Okay.
They quit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not sure they've quit. I think they just slacked up now. But they could have quit or,
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't go last year, I don't think.
And can you tell me a little bit about the channel net sets and how people work that out?
Channel net, you got to be on the set. They're different sets, all over the sound. And you got to be on the set when the tide changes. You only catch them on the ebb tide. It's the only time you can set the net, or that's when you set the net. And you got to be on the set at that time, or somebody else come get it.
Mm-hmm.
But they lay on them like all day and nights, just waiting to sit there,
And then take turns?
Whoever's laying there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not laying there, you don't get it.
Does anybody do that anymore?
Oh, yeah, they're doing that, probably getting ready to start now.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good.
Yeah. And they're still trolling. So.
Now, in the old days, they didn't have all that electronic equipment, and they didn't have the Weather Channel. Can you tell me a little bit how fishermen could tell when to go fishing and when not to go fishing and what was running and that sort of thing?
Well, sink netting, they'd go see some seagulls diving and baiting in the water, and they'd sit around that,
Okay.
And that's where they found the fish. But when I was about, 14, something like that, I went shrimping with a fellow named Johnny Lewis. We went to Englehard, down that way, shrimping. And we done everything by hand. Put the boards over by hand, the net, and pull them back up, and we'd pull them in. But we didn't have no electronics or nothing, But he was good now. He'd go to Englehard with nothing but a compass. And, just know where he was at. It was a 40-foot boat in. Round stern like the old old fishermen had.
Okay. Would he go offshore too?
We'd go sing that, to Cape. And I went with Alan Guthrie one time, and we'd go on the eastern side shrimping when I was real young. But it's been a hard way to shove. It's a hard way to go.
Yeah.
And now you can't make enough to feed your family, so everybody's quitting.
Did you ever get in trouble out there?
Yeah, me and Buck Lewis one day.
What happened?
We were to the breakwater dragging, trawling, here, Harkers Island. It started getting wet, a load of fish, had the boat loaded, and we was getting ready to go to Beaufort. And we got about halfway between Beaufort and Cape, and that Shackelford, we're behind Shackelford. And it started blowing, and I think it blew. We like to got drowned.
Oh my gosh.
The water barrel slid from one side to the other.
So, but you made it back okay?
Yeah, we made it back, but it was a bad day.
Yeah.
Me and him still talk about it once in a while when we see each other,
Does he live here on the island?
Yeah. I did say Buck Lewis, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
That was his name.
Now, what about the different phases of the moon? Did that help people decide when to go and when not to go?
Yeah, it tells you when the tide's doing, falling or rising.
Like with shrimping, when's a good time to go with respect to the moon?
Well, trawling, you had to drag with the tide. And channel netting, you had to set your channel net on ebb tide.
In trawling, you wanted a rising tide?
Well, it don't make no difference about trawling.
Yeah.
Channel netting, you had to have a falling tide. So I've done a lot of different things.
And then the wind direction figures in too?
Well, you figure everything. We had a boy over here. His name was, he passed away 3 or 4 years ago. He was one of the best fishermen that we had,
What was his name?
Billy Gaskell. He worked real hard. And he could tell you when the shrimp was caught what year, the first ones, and when the tide was going to fall the next month. And
How about that?
he was pretty good. Then there's another fella, Albert Gaskell. He's pretty good too.
I know Albert.
You do? He sold to me for a long time.
Did he? Now he has to go clear to Beaufort.
Yeah. Yep, ain't nobody over here.
Now, working at the fish house all those years, did the fishermen ever get mad at the prices?
Oh, they stayed mad. I don't blame them, but they stayed mad.
How did the fish house owners work out prices? They call each other up or what?
Well, some of them they do and some of them they don't. Everybody always said the man that I worked for was the man that set the prices.
And what was his name again?
Clayton Fulcher.
Clayton Fulcher, oh yeah.
But he didn't.
And was that old man Clayton Fulcher?
No, that was his son.
Okay, but his name was Clayton too?
Yeah, Clayton Jr.
Is he still alive?
No, he died.
Yeah. So Tommy and Clay Tommy's his son.
No. Clay is his son.
Clay is his son.
Tommy and Mike is Harry's son.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
Okay.
Clayton's brother.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, they were good people.
Yeah.
Well, they were good to me.
Did
But I was good to them, too.
Who's running their fish house here right up to the end?
I see, Brian Youmans, I believe. When they made me quit, I had to quit.
Yeah.
Kind of sickness.
When you quit, did you notice the volume declining and the amount of fish that you packed?
Yeah, weren't doing this.
Yeah.
Weren't doing like I was doing.
And when did it start falling off?
It's probably been about 10 years ago. Probably about that. You wouldn't believe how many fish we handled. You just wouldn't believe it. I had 6 women to my table, and I had 6 or 7 boys working, and we'd pack. I remember one Thursday night, or Thursday day night, that evening, we packed 400 boxes, and the next evening was Friday, we packed 700, and the next evening was Saturday, and Sunday morning we got through about 10 o'clock. We packed 1,000 boxes.
My gosh.
Packed them, loaded them, sent them away.
Was that croaker or different kinds of fish?
That was croakers.
Mm-hmm.
There was some mixed fish in them, but
Yeah.
not many. Mostly 99% croaker. We had 32 boats selling to us.
Wow. Now, how did they catch the croakers? Long hauling or gill nets or what?
They mark them in the ocean with their fish finders, and they set nets, like sink net.
Oh, sink netting, uh-huh.
Yeah, they set them around them and marsh them, and then they got to pick them out.
Right. Okay.
Some of the boats have 100 boxes a night, like that. And we had 32 of them to pack, so we worked all night.
Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of activity around a fish house, wasn't there?
Yes, ma'am. We had to make cartons all day to put the fish in.
Gosh.
We had an ice machine. She wouldn't make enough ice. Had to haul it from Beaufort.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot to it.
Yeah.
You just need to go down there and they jump into boxes. You had to go down there and put them in the boxes.
That's right. How'd you get the ice before they built that bridge?
Before they built the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. Had no idea.
Do you remember what it was like before that bridge was built? Was that before your time?
I can remember when it was built, but I can't remember nothing before that. I can't remember. I remember the roads. The day one of my cousins was born, the day that he was born, he's younger than I am. They stuck the light pole in front of his house for his electricity. They used to have 2 diesels on the western end of the island, and the cable run from Beaufort to the western. And these diesels would take it over the island. That was a long time ago. People that worked to the RAL office, I think they hooked your house and stuff up.
Oh, that's good.
That's about as far as I can go back.
Now, when you worked at that fish house, did you ever get scientists come out and take samples?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they come all the time.
Where'd they come from?
At Duke Marine Lab. Yeah, they come all the time.
And did you know them by name and everything?
Most of them.
Were they pretty nice?
Oh, yeah, they were.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they were all right as far as I'm concerned. Some people didn't like them, I don't think. But they were all right as far as I was concerned.
Uh-huh. You didn't mind working with them?
No, I didn't. I knew most of them.
Do you remember any of the names?
Had one named Two.
Two?
He was a fish commission.
Uh-huh.
When in fact he was in charge of the fish commission then.
And his name was Two?
His name was Two.
Was that his first name?
No, that was his last name.
Okay.
He wasn't from Moorhead.
Uh-huh.
Put it that way. Two.
Was he Asian or something?
I think he had a little bit of something else, He was a good fellow, though.
Yeah.
I thought the world ain't done a lot of things for me.
Do you think the research has helped with managing fisheries at all?
I don't know. They don't do enough. See, I would close these creeks from shrimping. They close a little bit of North River. That's all they close. But I'd close these other places. And I would stop a lot of stuff that's going on that I don't think's right. But,
Yeah.
But I had a position that I couldn't say nothing. I said enough, but I couldn't say like I wanted to.
Right, right.
Because if everybody got mad with me, that was the business.
Now, those marine labs have been here a long time, haven't they? It's always been a part of this area.
Been there a long time.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you have any stories you'd like to share about fishing or the fish house?
No, I don't have no stories.
Do you have children?
Yeah, I got a daughter. She never worked fish house.
Uh-huh.
We-
What's her name?
Amber.
Okay.
She lives in New York.
Oh, my gracious.
We used to have oyster roasties at the fish house. All my helpers, we'd roast oysters and do them kind of thing. Have birthday parties. We'd have them in the office, you know, when them women have a birthday or something. And they did for everybody. But we had regular workers that worked down there most of the time.
And was everybody from Harkers Island that worked there?
Yep.
And mainly women?
Well, had about the same amount of women and men.
Uh-huh.
Right around the same amount.
And the women and men would pick fish, head shrimp, pack,
Make cartons
make cartons.
and carry on and talk.
And I know you heard a story or two.
Just a few.
Did y'all ever sing?
I don't think they ever sung.
Yeah.
I didn't hear them. Anyway. We used to have fun, though.
Yeah.
We had a crab house back at the island one time.
You did? What was that called?
That was Brown's Crab House.
Okay.
It was run, or he worked there, Johnny Guthrie. He's deceased now, you know. He's an old feller. But he used to pick crabs, or not pick them out the shell. He'd pick the soft crabs from the hard crabs, and they shedded crabs there.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a long time. It's been a real long time. I was trying to think of something else they had. We had a shad factory over here one time.
No kidding.
Albert Lee owned that.
Really? What year was that?
That was in the 50s.
And where was that located?
That was down the Ferry Road.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so it was over on that side.
That side.
That side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm turned around.
Yeah, the back side.
That's right. I'm turned
That's
around.
the front side, that's the back
That's
side.
the back side.
Yeah.
That's right. And so how did that fish factory work?
They would bring scrap fish in there and cook them.
And it was a very small one compared to the one to Beaufort?
Yeah, it wasn't that big.
Mm-hmm.
It was, but they cook a lot of fish.
Mm-hmm.
Make fertilizer, oil. My father run that too. I mean, he was in charge of it. He didn't run it, but he was in charge of it.
Really? And
Yeah.
so did they have the boats that tied up there and the purse boats and all that?
No, they got them from fish houses.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they picked it up and then processed it. I got you.
Yeah, and then they got it from Beaufort.
And did they make the oil too?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Albert Lee owned that. Or he didn't build it. Somebody else built it. Man from Marshallburg, but I can't think of his name.
I wonder if there's any pictures of that old place.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt it. That place Wayne Davis has got down there, he's got some pictures in there and stuff.
Does he?
Old boats and stuff.
Wayne Davis, what does he have?
He has a little hobby shop.
Uh-huh, okay.
He's got some pictures of a lot of boats and stuff.
Right.
I think. Well, I heard he did anyway.
Mm-hmm. What do you think the future of Harkers Island's going to be?
Dang better.
Do you?
Yeah. Yep, everybody's leaving.
Where are they going?
Well, most of them going straight, Marshallburg, that way, and they can't live over here. They can't afford it.
Yeah.
Taxes is going to be so. Well, taxes is going to run them away. And the most of them ain't never had no money, you know, a big lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
And they got a piece of land, a house for $200,000-$300,000. They're going to sell it.
Right.
Yep.
Well, that's a shame that that's happening where people have to leave their home place, isn't it?
I remember when I could name everybody on this island, where they lived and what they eat for breakfast.
How about that?
I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably name what's over here now that is from the island.
Yeah.
But they're getting fewer every day.
Now, when you were born, where was your house on the island?
You know where the Mormon church is?
Uh-huh.
Right there.
Okay.
Right there. I was born 12 o'clock Sunday night, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I believe this is Sunday night. 12 o'clock. Somewhere around, 2 or 3 minutes before. My midwife, she said I was born on the 24th. My mother said I was born on the 23rd.
They couldn't agree.
So they couldn't agree.
What month was that?
October.
October. How about that? And then what? Did they decide to build a church there? And so y'all moved?
Yeah, they wanted it, and Daddy told them they could have it.
Oh, he donated his land for the church?
No, I don't think he donated it, but I don't think he charged them very much.
Yeah, well, that's nice, isn't it?
Then he moved his house.
He moved the whole house?
Yeah.
Where did he move it to?
Moved it behind the church back down that road.
And how did he move it?
Man from Marshburg moved it.
What was his name?
Oh, my great. He had a horse, moved it with a horse.
Was it Dienard
Yeah,
Davis?
Dienard.
Dienard Davis?
Yep,
I've heard of that man.
That's him.
He was the house mover.
Yep, he moved it with a horse. Horse would go around, He pulled a...
A capstan type thing?
Yeah,
and,
yeah. Yep.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I can remember it.
What was Dienard Davis like?
He wore old bib overalls,
Uh-huh.
and he was old when I remember him.
Mm-hmm.
But he moved a lot of stuff, a lot of houses.
Mm-hmm. Now, when was this neighborhood settled?
Oh, this neighborhood's a young neighborhood.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Back here, I don't know how old it is. Well, I lived on the other end. I lived on Diamond City. No, I didn't. Bayview Drive.
Uh-huh.
I lived on both, but the first house I built was on Bayview Drive. Way back.
Right.
And I sold that and moved behind my mother and daddy's house. Built a house there. And there's a trailer on side of me. So I bought that too. And then I sold all that and moved to Straits. And over there in that first development. And then I sold that, moved here.
Moved back to the island.
Yep, man, I'm gonna sell this.
You gonna sell this?
Yeah.
And where are you gonna go?
I don't know, I'm looking.
Off the island, though?
No, I doubt it.
Well, why do you want to sell it then?
I don't know. I just do it all the time.
Okay. You like to move.
No, I like the money.
Oh, that's right. You turn a nice little profit, don't you?
Yeah, and I had to do it because I just got one fixed income now,
Yeah. Is your wife still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Is she from Harkers Island, too?
No, she's from Nag's Head.
A Nag's Head girl. How did you meet her?
Well, she lives at Harbor. What's the name of that place? I can't even think now.
Harborview?
No, Harbinger. It's right to the foot of Oral Right Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Right to the foot, just about to the foot of that. About a mile.
Mm-hmm.
The foot of that bridge. How'd I meet her? Her daddy and my daddy was to New Jersey in the Coast Guard.
Oh, okay.
And they'd walk the beach looking for alcohol.
Oh, during the Prohibition days.
Yeah, and he brought her down here. They come down here to see Daddy. That's how I met her.
Isn't that nice? Has she liked living here on Harkers Island?
She just well. Yeah, she likes it.
She doesn't have much of a choice, huh?
Yeah, she likes it.
Yeah.
41 years ago.
Yeah, she's a Harkers Islander now, isn't she?
She's been here 41 years.
How about that? That's nice. Does she belong to the Mormon church too?
No.
She just never. What church does she belong to?
Church of God, I believe.
So y'all
Yeah.
go to separate churches?
Yeah.
How's that worked out?
All right. All you got to do is keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
That's pretty easy, isn't it? Do you think your faith helped you in the fishing business?
Yeah, my faith is it's the best thing I got. Yep. That's the only thing we got.
Yeah.
We ain't got nothing else.
And there's a lot of churches on the island, aren't there?
I believe there are 9.
9 churches. How about that?
I believe now.
Do you think that's going to change with the people moving off the island?
Yeah, I do. Well, one church is they broke up and they moved straight. One of them. No, they didn't. They moved to Smyrna.
Oh, that's right. And that's a big church.
Yeah.
That's that Pentecostal church.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They moved straight out of Smyrna.
But how about some of these smaller churches like Lighthouse?
Well, let me see if I can get it right now. Don't get it wrong, because I don't want nobody to go on me. Back yonder, there was a Southern Methodist Church and a Northern Methodist Church. And they united, went back together. But that church is here. Then we had the Free Grace Church. Some crowd left that and made the schoolhouse chapel, that place.
Oh, the school. It's called the Schoolhouse Chapel?
No, it's called
The Lighthouse Chapel.
Lighthouse Chapel.
Yes.
And then some more of them broke off and went down here to the Grace Holiness, I think. And then there's a Baptist church. And there's a Mormon church. And then there's half of that Pentecostal church is still there.
Okay.
And then a lady named Myrtle, Myrtle Youngmans. Well, she's my aunt by marriage. And she got one on the other road. She organized that one. And that is, I can't think of the name of that.
Is that still running, that church?
Yeah. Yeah, all of them still going. Yeah, we've got a lot of churches.
Yeah.
Ain't no problem going to church.
Nope.
You find a church.
Yeah. And you went to Harkers Island School, of course.
Yeah,
And how long did you go to that school? To what grade?
9th grade.
And then
Smyrna.
you went to Smyrna?
Mm-hmm.
Was that a high school?
That's where they moved us, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
They moved us over there. We had a high school. At Grandma Gray's in high school. Smyrna had the same thing. But I don't know why they moved us. Seemed like to me they said, can't remember now, that it was, we didn't have enough students or something.
How'd everybody get along when you moved over there?
We got along all right. Or I did. I don't know about nobody else, you know. But I done all right. I had a lot of friends over there after I moved over there.
All right, Mr. Kenny. Well, anything else you'd like to add
I can't think of
about the
nothing.
fishing business?
Well, Maine Alden Best and Kenny Chadwick. We had one 55-footer shrimp boat. We had a 56-footer.
Wow.
We had a 40-footer. We had a 34-footer. And 2 channel net boats.
That's a fleet, isn't it?
Yeah, had to keep them up, it is. And we sold them just when it started getting bad.
Yeah. You sold them in the nick of time?
In the nick of time.
And who built all those boats?
Lloyd Willis built one of them.
Uh-huh.
Lester Hamilton built one. One of them was built to Stacy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lester built two of them. Lloyd and Joe Guthrie built one of them.
Mm-hmm. Where do they live? Right here?
Well, he lived in Marshallburg. No,
Okay.
Lloyd Willis lives over here,
Okay.
or did.
Uh-huh.
He passed away.
What was the best boat what was your very favorite boat?
My favorite boat,
Mm-hmm.
22 foot, Lester Hamilton built.
What was her name?
Miss Judy.
Miss Judy. Was that after your wife?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that nice? Why did you like her the best?
I don't know. She was pretty and she went fast.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's the one I liked.
Yeah.
Them big trawlers that we had them two of them, they were all right.
And when you say you sold them when things started getting bad, was that maybe in the 1980s you started selling off those boats?
No, we sold them late 90s.
Late 90s.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
We sold some of them before that, but
Mm-hmm.
sold the rest of them in the late 90s.
Are they still around? Different people?
Yeah, one's to Swanenburg, one's to South River, I think one's to Marshallburg, and I don't know where the rest of them's at.
Mm-hmm. You don't know where the Miss Judy is?
Mm-mm. Oh, she's to Marshallburg.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Who
she's to
fishes her now?
Nobody. They tore the bottom off of her.
Was that an accident?
So I think she laid there and messed up.
She's in the harbor?
No, she's on the shore.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Fishing was a good life, wasn't it?
Sure was. I'd rather run a fish house than I'd do anything I ever done.
What did you like about that?
I don't know. I just let her do it. Just let her pack fish and shrimp.
Was it exciting?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't know what you're going to have that day, you know. The rumboat would come to the dock and she'd have the hatches over the fish. We had them in our oyster.
Mm-hmm.
You take them hatches off and I laid them big spots. Pretty.
Oh, yeah, you open those, take off those hatches, and you're not sure what you're going to see, huh?
It's pretty. And go into them long haulers, the fish are swimming around in a net, you know. They don't marshal. They take a big scoop and stick under them and bring them in the boat. You see them swim around and
Mm-hmm. How about that?
beautiful. I think.
And sometimes they'd call you in the middle of the night to come unload. And,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you have to call all your people.
Yep. Yep.
Do you remember back when people used to be able to eat turtles?
Oh, yeah. Turtle's the best thing I ever got to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Think it is.
Did y'all used to sell them or just eat them?
We eat them.
Oh, okay.
They're good, too.
Did your mama used to cook that?
Yeah.
How'd she cook it?
She stew it. You got to pick it and
Mm-hmm.
all that. It's a lot of cooking it.
And what kind of turtle was the best?
Oh, I don't know what kind of the best. They're all good. They're all good, I think.
Yeah.
I love turtle. Sure do.
Yep.
Having to kill them is a bad thing.
Yeah.
Had to hit him on the nose with a hammer.
Oh.
Then you had to cut his throat.
He's a tough old fella, huh?
And his fins are flipping and
Oh.
he's still alive. And he's how you alive with no head.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like a chicken?
Yeah. Like a chicken.
That'd be hard.
Yep.
Okay, well, I thank you for your time there, Mr. Kenny.
Yeah. I wish I'd have had more time or more. I'd thought about it longer, but
Well,
I done you pretty good.
yeah, well, I didn't give you much time to think, did I? Just showed up on your doorstep.
That was quick.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you seeing me.
Anytime I can help you, let me know.
Okay, appreciate it.
I don't mind it.
Thank you again for joining us to The Landing. This podcast is brought to you by the Core Sound Waterfowl Museum and Heritage Center. I am your host, Stacy Davis Baisden, and today's podcast was produced by April Davidson. Tune in next week as we continue learning, sharing, and remembering together. If you'd like to hear more, check out our previous episodes where you get your podcasts. Until then, stay safe and be kind.